Once, a lady named Sue went to the restaurant with her friend. It was a famous coffee restaurant. The restaurant was full, so they had to wait. After some time, they got the place. The waiter took the order, and Sue said coffee. When coffee came, Sue's friends got a call. She was speaking. That time a mosquito fell into the coffee, so she called the waiter and told to change the coffee. The waiter said, "I cannot change." The lady Sue got angry, and she called the manager and told him. He was sorry, ma'am. I will change the coffee. The waiter was told to give her a new coffee. When the waiter brought the coffee again, she came to know it was the same coffee. Can you find out how Sue came to know it was the same coffee? Let us see the answer. If you notice, on the glass there was a lipstick mark, and in the coffee there was sugar added. But in this restaurant they serve coffee without sugar. So the lady came to know that the waiter had brought the same coffee. Peter was working in a cell phone company. One day, when he was going to the office, he purchased many food items to eat because he wanted to have something nice for his lunch. So he told his mom today that "I don't want lunch. I will take food from outside." He was happy on that day, as he did higher sales of mobiles. When he reached the office, he kept his food in the fridge, and he went to work. After some time, he was a little hungry, so when he went back near the fridge and opened, he saw the fridge was empty. He got so angry. On that day, there were 3 more people in the office. Can you see them and say who had eaten Peter's lunch? Let us see the answer. If you notice, David was on diet. He has been eating apples. Flora was having coffee. And if you see the dustbin of Naaman, there are bones and the cover of food items. So he has eaten Peter's lunch. Once an old lady was resting in her room. She was snoring very badly, so someone thought that she was in a deep sleep. They took her and put her in the dark room. Suddenly, after some time, she wakes up and she sees that she is in the dark room, and she shouts for help. And then she, however, managed to light a candle, and she saw a door. But to open that door, she has to know that code. If she enters the wrong code, she will be locked forever. Can you say what the code will be? Let us see the answer. If you notice, there is a color pattern on the side of the door. And on the top there is a boat frame with some colors. First shape is square. It is blue in color, so if you see in the frame, the blue value is 8. And the square has 4 sides, so 8 4 equals 4. So the next triangle is red in color, red value is 6. And the triangle has 3 sides, so 6 3 equals 3. Rectangle has 4 sides. The value for brown is 8 4 equals 4. Lastly, the circle has no sides, so it is 0. The code is 4340. The old lady put this code, and she came out of the room. As usual, the school was started, and all the children, after the prayer, they went to the class. That day, the principal was too busy. Teacher was waiting outside the principal's office. When she went inside, she told that nowadays things are stolen in the school. Principal told the teacher, "I will take action." She asked the security person to see the camera, and he came to the principal, and he said that "I have doubts about 3 people, Reba, James, and Nathan." When the principal calls all the 3, Reba says, "I went to the washroom. I don't know who is stealing things from others. I'm not doing it. James told me I went to the library to bring books. Nathan said I was in the class. You can ask maths teacher. Can you say who is telling lies and who is stealing things?" Let us see the answer. On that day, math's teacher was on holiday, so Nathan was telling lies and he was stealing. One day, a family went for a vacation near the beach. They reach and check in the hotel. After some time in the evening, they come to the beach. Mother and father sit and children go to play. They think what to play, so one of them says we can play hide and seek. When they go and hide, one of them kidnaps George. When his sister comes in search of his brother, she says, "Are you here?" No sound comes. Then she searches him everywhere, but he is not found anywhere. She goes and tells her parents. Then they call the police and the child says what had happened. The police inquired about the person who was sleeping. He told, "I was sleeping, I don't know anything." Then the police walked a little further. He saw a family and he asked them. They say, "We have not seen anyone here." Afterwards, he saw a man who also said, "I had just come now. Can you find out who kidnapped George?" Police came to know who the kidnapper is. Let us see the answer. The third person is the kidnapper because he is wearing the same family watch that all the family is wearing, which actually had belonged to George, and police caught him and they got the child from him.